I see that you have done your calculations and you're ready to see the solutions to these questions. Let me divide up the board. Now, what we have here is 5 3/4. Now remember what you do for part A. You have a mixed fraction, so you change it into an improper fraction. 4 multiplied by 5 is 20. 20 plus 3 is 23 divided by 4 minus 3 multiplied by 2 is 6. 6 and 2, 8 divided by 3. Alright? So this is 23/4. Just as a quick recap, how 5 3/4 became 23/4. If you have 5 3/4, what you have is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 whole, plus you have 3/4. So I erase one of these quarters and you see how many quarters there are. So what I'm really saying is, how many quarters are there here? 1 contains 4 quarters, so I'm going to divide 1 into 4 equal parts, and you say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 quarters so far. 9, 10, 11, 12, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 quarters. 22, 23, 24 quarters. So what you're saying is, what? Let's see, 4, 6, 8, 12, 16, 17, 4, 5, 20, right? There are 20 quarters here. 21, 22, 23. Where did I get 24 from the first time? It's 23 quarters. So it's 4 and 4, 8 and 4, 12 and 4, 16 and 4, 20 plus 3 more, 23 quarters. So you write this as 23/4. Alright, so that was just a quick recap how we got another way of seeing how we got 5 3/4 to become 23/4. Minus 3, 2, 6, 7, 8. Same argument here. Let's just deal with the top part first. Now, of course, you can draw the line, find the LCM, but let us do this for this question. We want common denominators. We know that if we multiply 4 by 3, we get 12, and if we multiply 3 by 4, we get 12. But we need to multiply the top by 3 as well, and multiply the top here by 4 as well. So what we have here is 23 by 3. 3 3 is 9, 3 2 6, 69 over 4 3 is 12, minus 8 4 is 32 divided by 3 4 is 12. Now, if you have what you have here is 69 12 minus 32 12. Now 69 of anything minus 32 of that same thing will give you how much? 69 minus 32, 9 minus 2 is 7, 6 minus 3 is 3, so it's 37 12. So therefore you have 69 12s, and you take 32 12s out of that, you have 37 12s remaining. What you end up with is 37 12ths divided by something. Change this into improper fractions. 4 2s 8, 9 10 11, so it's 11 quarters. So you have 2 3/4 becomes 11 quarters. Another way to write this thing is to say 37 12 divided by 11 quarters. And you remember what to do when you have a fraction divided by another fraction, as in this case. It's 37 12 multiplied by the reciprocal for 11th. Alright? So what you get, let's cancel down. You have 1 4 into 4. How many 4s you have in 12? 3. So it's 37 by 1. Up top is 37 divided by 3 11, 33. So you have 37 33. You can write this as an improper, as a mixed fraction, by saying How many 33s do you have in 37? There is 133 and the remainder of 4. So it's 1 on 4 33rd. So it's 37 33rd, which is 1 on 4 33rd. Same thing. So that's for part A. So what you can do is, having multiplied out and rewritten it in this form, you give yourself 1 mark if you did that. After you simplify the top, change the bottom part to 11 quarters. I can see that you know exactly what the principle is here. So you give yourself 1 mark for this. Then when you multiply and reciprocate the denominator and you simplify down, you give yourself 1 more mark. Did you get the 3 full marks? Let's look at part B. Let me erase this and this. Alright. Have to be careful as I go near to the line. I don't want to rub the line out. Now, part B. It says 3 and 1/3. So for part B, we have 3 and 1/3. Change this to improper fraction. 3 multiplied by 3 is 9. 9 and 1, 10 third. Multiplied by improper fraction, 4 ones, 4 and 1, 5 quarters. So let's just deal with what is up top here. Later on we can come to what is under the line. So what do you have here now? Instead of dealing with these big numbers, let us simplify, cancel down. How many 2's do you have in 4? There are 2 2's in 4. How many 2's do you have in 10? There are 5 2's in 10. So this becomes 5 third multiplied by 5 halves. So 5 5, 25 divided by 3 2, 6. So remember what to do when you multiply the fractions. Numerator by numerator over denominator by denominator. So we have up top is 25 sixths. Now let's just put this aside. Let's deal with what is under here now. You have 2 1/2, but change this to improper fraction. 2 2's, 4 and 1, 5. So you have 5 halves minus 6 1 6 and 1 7, 7 sixths. You're going to subtract. Now I know that. Alright, let us just draw the line and find the LCM for this one. You could multiply the 2 by 3 and have common denominators, but you end up at the same place. Well, let's do it here. 6 is the LCM of 2 and 6. 2 into 6 is 3 times. 3 multiplied by 5, 15 minus 6 into 6 goes 1 time, 177. You see that? Now note that if you had done this 5 over 2 minus 76 and said 2 times 3 and this multiplied by 3 2, up top you would have 5 3's 15 over 2 3 6 minus 7 6. Notice 15 6 minus 7 6 is the same as 15 minus 7 all sixth. So it's the same thing that you get, right? Just as an illustration there, but let's continue. 15 minus 7. What is 15 minus 7? It's 8. So it's 8 sixths, right? 8 sixths. You can simplify and say how many 2's are in 6? There are 3 2's in 6, and at the same time there are 4 2's in 8. Because the 8, the 8 is really 4 by 2, and the 6 is really 3 by 2. So if you cancel the 2's, you have 4 up top over 3 down the bottom. Same argument. So it's 4 thirds, right? So what you have here is really 25/6 all over 4/3. Now this can be written as 25/6 multiplied by not 4/3 but 3/4, because this is 25/6 divided by 4/3 is the same as 25/6 multiplied by 3/4. Now I did not write it at first as 25/6 divided by 4/3, but you should remember that, right? You can write it in between this and this step if you want, but alright. Now up top, 25/3 is 75 divided by 6/4 is 24. So the answer you get is 75/24. Alright. So how this might be marked: once you turn both into improper fraction and multiply, you get a mark. When you multiply out properly and get 25/6, another mark. When you turn this into improper fraction and simplify, another mark. And then for the fourth mark, you have 25/6 multiplied by 3/4 and simplify for that additional marks. So did you get all 4 marks? And did you get all 7 marks for both questions? Hope you did. If not, I want you to practice this over and over again until you can get full marks for it.